We listen and we do not judge. We listen and we do not judge. Are you judging me? Hey, welcome to episode 2 of Judging Ice Dream Codes, because sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but we all know they're always good. Good morning, Jason. I need a 10-count chicken mini combo with a large Diet Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
And then I need to add a large Coke Zero and a large ice cream cone. Ice cream cone for breakfast. You have to eat ice cream at Chick-fil-a every time you come. It doesn't matter what time of the day. It's the law. Straight up the law. It's the law, isn't it? It's the law. I ask for a large every time. They tell me they don't have a large. And I know this, but I asked for it anyway. This is kind of tiny. It's really tiny. It's a pretty tiny cone. Look at it compared to my head. I can't even hide my face with it.
Maybe your head's just...
That's probably because my head's big. But it is pretty tiny. I mean, it's pretty. It's definitely pretty. Look at that. That's a pretty looking cone.
It doesn't even go to the
No, it doesn't even feel the edges all the way around. That's... yeah, that's a tiny piece of work right there. Here's what I think it is. I think the morning crew struggles with ice cream. I think that's what it is. I think that's gotta what it is. I don't think they have a lot of practice making ice cream cones in the morning, do you?
No.
Probably not.
Most people don't.
Most people don't get ice cream, but they should, because it's the law. It's the law. So let's rate this cone on a scale of 1 to 10. Going with looks, it's a pretty cone. It does have some pretty good swirls. So as far as looks, you know, I'll give it a 7 on looks. But as far as quantity, that is a pretty weak cone. I'm gonna have to start weighing. I might get a scale in here so I can weigh the cones. That's what I need to start doing, and basing my rating off of the weight of it. So I'm more accurate, yes, on quantity wise. So let's look for a scale. But quantity wise, I would give that probably maybe a 6, a 5. Yeah, I ordered one the other day on a breakfast, and they didn't like the way it looked, and they threw it away. and it would have been probably a 10 on quantity. It was massive, and they threw it away. So let's take a taste test and see what we're gonna rate this at for tasting. It's a 10 every time. Definitely a 10. Definitely a 10 on taste. Not a lot that goes better with ice cream cone than a chicken mini for breakfast. It's my pleasure to eat ice cream for breakfast. One in each hand. That's the way I grew up with one in each hand. One for me and one for my brother. That's what my papa always said. His brother lived in California.
12 seconds later.
Down to my favorite part. What are we gonna call these? Waffle cones? Waffle pockets? I like waffle pockets. Flavor pockets. I don't know. What do you think? What are we calling these things? Last bite. Thanks for joining me for episode 2 of Judging Chick-fil-a ice cream cones. Okay, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, but we all know they're good all the time. See, here's the deal. If you go to Chick-fil-a at any time, you have to get ice cream. It's the law. So, the great thing about Chick-fil-a ice cream cone for breakfast is you can also get one at lunch. Yeah, I said I had a problem. And I will judge this one real quick, because the looks, man, I think they just went right, made it, and so I'm gonna give it a 3. 4 would be generous. Quantity, I think what was left from this morning they put on this one. So between the two, I probably could have had a 10, 10, and 10, if I was being honest. So taste, obviously 10. So it's a little bonus for today. Join us next time. We may have some fun facts about Chick-fil-a ice cream. See ya! Not sponsored by Chick-fil-a either, yet. I think I know somebody, though. I know somebody that knows somebody.